Yeah, man. What's up, y'all? Just sitting out. Beautiful Saturday. Thought I'd do a video real quick. I need to shave big time. Ignore that. So, um, just sitting back, thinking about gratitude. Young brother, maybe maybe a couple years older than me. Um, I seen him with his Ferrari hat on today. So I was like, man, you got a Ferrari? He's like, yeah, I got a Ferrari. I'm like, which one? He's like the F030, white Spider. And I got excited because I'm like, it's a blessing. I'm like, man, good stuff, bro. And I'm grateful. You know, I'm a firm believer that God will surround you with people who is in your direct earshot of things that is promised to you as well. Like, for instance, like if you hear somebody doing good, you should be happy for them because um, you next. You should be happy for them because God put you in a position where you he put me in direct contact with a person where I can ask, hey man, how'd you do that? What do you do? And it's somebody I'm cool with where I can just ask them, and I'm surrounded by people like that every day. So it's a blessing that I've been able to, network with multiple people, learn different things, and put myself in a, fairly decent position. So I'm grateful for where I am. But he did inspire me. I'm like, man, he's a couple years older than me. There are a few, things that I can't afford. I can't afford, fairly decent vehicles, and I do pretty well, but like he on another level, and he bought it brand new. It's a brand new Spider, white, clean. He had his little hat on, so I'm like, that's dope, So I look at that, and as I said, I'm grateful that I'm able to, be in the presence of that. But it got me to thinking about gratitude in general. As I said, I'm very grateful for where I am, what I've been able to accomplish, and but I also look at the other side of that. Things that you do for people and how they show gratitude. Gratitude is not always just thank you. You know, Gratitude ain't just thank you for whatever you did. You know what gratitude is? Um, Gratitude is doing something for somebody and them not only saying thank you, but when they need help next time, or they're in a position where something that they do next time will prevent them to have to ask you to help them. Gratitude is reaching out to that person out of the blue and saying, hey man, I just called to see how you was doing. Gratitude is getting a little extra and saying, man, I got a little extra. Let me reach out to this person and just give it to them, or or offer them something, saying, hey, let me make you a sandwich. Let me take you to breakfast, take you to lunch, take you to dinner, just cause. Let me check on you when, you might be having a hard day. Let me give you a hug. Let me be there for you. Like I see you going through a tough time. Let me be there for you when like you've been there for me for so many times. You know, Gratitude is you got a bill to pay, and I give you $300, and the bill is $200, and you give the 100 back. Say, hey, no, the bill was only two. You know, here's the $100 back. It was only 200. Instead of me, just keeping the other 100, saying, well, he gave me three. You know, Gratitude is a multiple number of things. It's, as I said, making the biggest thing for me is making those decisions, or that's putting the person who helped you ahead of yourself, or put them, you know, uh, you know, in some form of fashion, showing them that you appreciate what it is that they do for you, on a daily basis, or every once in a while when you need them. You know what I'm saying? Gratitude is hey, I know you come to see me all the time. You know, let me come see you today. I got access to a car. I'm gonna come see you today. I know you come over here all the time to see me. I'm gonna come see you. Gratitude is, I know you came here. I know you came over here. Let me feed you. You thought enough to come see me. Let me make you something to eat. And I make a lot of references to food, by the way, not because I'm a fat boy, but because, even going back past slavery, that was the one thing that, in terms of gratitude or good times or showing people you care that people do. You see parents cook for their kids all the time. They may not be able to do much for them, as they got older, if they're successful, whatever. But the one thing they can do is, like my man say, Kwame Brown said, you get some of Mama's seasoning. You get, and he means there's multiple references to that, but you can do stuff for your kids. You can make them feel like they children by feeding them and such. But I'm just saying, going back to gratitude, there are multiple things that you can do for people that to show them that you care about them. Little things. Like my grandmother was necessarily a prime example of that, where she would do so much. She would do so many things for people where they was like the littlest of things. You know what I'm saying? Where she made you want to do more for her. She made you want to do more for her than anybody. She made you want to just do stuff for her. Like the little things she would do. Like for instance, like if I would go pick her up and take her to like a restaurant or something, or take her to like the store or something, she would just say, "Go stop over there by that hamburger place, baby." And I'm like, we used to do, as a kid, she used to do that all the time. So the littlest things that that a person can do for you, like, man, touch you so deeply that you don't even know. But she used to do those things. She's like, go to the hamburger place. Like, she be in the passenger seat, but she be navigating it. Go stop over there, right there, right. You know what I'm saying? Grandma, Granny gotta get you we gotta get us a hamburger, gotta get us something good to eat. And she would always buy me a hamburger. So later on, like, she got old up in age and we had to put her in a nursing home, unfortunately, we would always bring her food. Like every time we go to the nursing home, we always bring her some sweet. And like I said, she used to make these things called tea cakes. And that was one of our favorite desserts that my grandmother's specialty she used to make. And like I'm talking about, like the little things that people do for you, but little that they have, and they give you, give back stuff you do for them, little things that you can do. You would do anything for them. I mean anything that they wanted you to do, you would do gladly. Like, oh, she need me, oh, I'm there. Whatever you need me to do, and you just know the love that she was gonna give you back was genuine. And you would feel it, and you would walk around, you feel good all day. It was like your dose of love that you would get, just from the gratitude that she would give you, the love that she would give you. So as I said, gratitude, there's a lot of people walking around here that say they're grateful for things, and they just take stuff for granted. They do things over and over and over again that's stupid, and then they reach out to the same person to help them. Oh, thank you so much for helping me. And they don't learn nothing. They go back and do the exact same thing a second time. Like, so if you keep doing the same stuff a second time and you never learn jack, like, what's the purpose? You can't say you're grateful to me if I keep on having to do the same thing over and over again. Gratitude would be to spare me the trouble of having to help you a second time. It's a rapper who goes, he said he called Acapulco Don. He made a song called Letter to God. And in the song, a verse, he said he was talking to God. He said, God, I know you forgive for everything. He said, so why? He said, why we still go to hell? We die. He said, it's true that you forgive for everything. So why we still go to hell? We die. And then God say, that's a good one right there, because I do forgive for everything. But if you keep doing the same, I'm forgiven in vain. Which is a dope. I'm like, man, you think about that. Like, we forgive people, we help people, they grateful, but they keep doing the same stuff over and over again. So his pen is just saying, no, you going to hell because you ain't learned nothing. You learned nothing. You know what I'm saying? So going back to gratitude, though, you should be grateful for everything. You should feel gratitude. If you feel good, like I said, today is it's a dope day. It's a relatively mildly warm day. Beautiful weather. I feel good. I just had a good workout. Like I said, ran into him. He inspired me to, up my game and start get my mind going or levels I can go to, stuff that's possible. He's in my realm of, earshot, or my realm of touch, where I can actually see what he has, talk to him. So all I'm saying is, be grateful for the things that you have. Be courteous of the people who help you. Be grateful in more ways than one. Don't just say thank you. Show people that you're grateful. Give back. Even if you don't give to that person, give back to the next person. Learn something. That's the biggest form of gratitude you can do. If I'm helping you and teach you something, learn something that you can learn something that you can take with you, and so you won't repeat the same mistake. And as I said, if you got an opportunity to help that person, you don't necessarily have to wait until they need something. Reach out to them. Let them know you care about them. Let them know that you appreciate stuff that they do for you on a regular basis. And that in turn, being grateful allow you to get more things. People will not hesitate to help you if you need help. They know you will stand that person. They know you're going to show gratitude. They know you're going to be grateful for the things that you give them, and you're going to truly mean it. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to, it hit my heart to leave a message and speak some truth. So that's it. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this day. Hope y'all have a blessed one. All right, peace.